My live? I am live. Excellent. It is nice to be live, and hopefully this stream will stick around as opposed to the other one. Still have no idea what happened with that one. It was very strange. But that is okay. Because we're going to be nice and chill. And yeah, so I have an influencer Vox box here that I was going to make like a whole separate video, but I found it by my door, so it's like, why not open it now? So, Influencer is basically a review site, and you review things and you take pictures and you ask questions, and it's a really great platform to be an informed consumer. And sometimes they send you samples of stuff to try, and they're like, hey, review this, and you can opt in or out, and it is very cool. So this or is my hand sanitizer? Here it is. Sorry, I know that this part isn't thrilling, but I will open the box, but I just want to make sure to get in that habit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's see. Oh crap, did I just show my address? Oh well. I don't think anyone is gonna try and visit me in the time of social distancing, you know? It just seems like a really bad idea. But they asked me if I liked eating pasta. So I believe that this is like some sort of grain product. Ooh. Yes. I like the pasta. So this is what I got, and I will make it later. Oh no, Steve, I don't think you made the video crash. Like the second one I did, they just said it was inappropriate and they rejected it flat out. Yeah, it was weird because I can't think of anything that would have been objectionable compared to the other video, which they were okay with. So who knows? I don't know. But anyway, so I'm gonna eat some pasta today. I'm very happy. Thank you to Influencer and what's this coming in? Nor. I have not eaten anything from them, but I mean that looks delicious right there. So I'm very pleased when people send me free food. Yeah, it was weird. I don't understand what happened. So how has... Oh, okay. Bye, Steve. I hope you have a good day. Stay safe. So, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I had the, Good to see you, too. Yeah. I had the email, and I kind of wanted to read this just, like, so you understand why I'm confused. Let's see. Well, we made it past to what it was last time, so that's cool. That makes me happy. So, let's see, YouTube. Oh, and I'm supposed to be getting the Alchemist palette tomorrow by KVD Vegan Beauty, because I don't have to worry about giving Kat Von D my mother. Well, I definitely don't have to worry about giving her my mother, but I don't have to worry about giving her my money, and that's something that I've been interested in for ever since the thing came out. It was like, that looks so cool, I want it, but I hate her. Do I compromise my morals? Nah. So that should be coming tomorrow, and like even though it'll still have her name on it because they didn't rebrand it, which is why it was on sale for $10 instead of 32, I think. But let's see. Okay. Oof, I just drooled. That was weird and unpleasant. Okay. Let's see. Here's the last one. Sorry about this. Let's see. Hi, the Quiet Study Breakfast. As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video quarantine stream was flagged to us for review. On review, we've determined that it violates our guidelines and we've removed it from YouTube. Okay, I checked the guidelines. It didn't. I mentioned drinking, but like I wasn't glorifying it. Like I wasn't trying to sell anything. And that's like when it comes to that. And I've seen people like drink on YouTube, so I don't understand what it would be flagged. So I tried to appeal, and let's see. Okay, basically, I tried to appeal, and they just rejected it. But thankfully, it doesn't result in a penalty on my account. But I mean, the video is gone, and that, I mean, it was like only 4 minutes, so I shouldn't be that bothered by about it. But what bothers me is that they didn't say, hey. I mean, because like if it was rejected, then that means that like somebody actually looked at it. So like there's no way of like saying specifically, hey, this is what happened, and this is, I mean, like if an actual person is doing it, like if it's just automated, but they made it pretty clear that it was actually gone through personal review, and I'm just like really annoyed by that. But anyway, YouTube apparently didn't want me ranting yesterday, so you're getting it today. And I know that like sanitizer isn't as good as washing your hands, but there's like right now there's the sink is being blocked. So, and plus I apparently lost weight, so my pants keep falling down. Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's like everybody's like, oh, I'm gaining weight, and it's like I've lost like 5 pounds, and I've been really doing nothing. Like seriously, the only way I know what day it is that I have it on my phone, the date. It's like I barely know what time it is. Right now it's 2:12. I know that because my electronics tell me so. Where would we be without electronics? So how is everybody? I was going to do my podcast, but I kept on getting distracted, and it wouldn't have made for a good episode just because I kept on rambling about COVID-19, and I kind of want that to be like an escape for people. Like obviously acknowledge that it's happening, that it's a thing that's going on. But like people need to get away, get outside their heads, especially like if they are practicing social or physical distancing. So, yes. So, what's been going on? In other news that you may not know, I think that Isaiah Washington is a trash human being, and nobody can claim I'm defaming him because that is my personal decision. But if you want to know why, you may want to check out his tweets and wash out your eyes when you're done, because wow. Apparently he made like what could be construed as a threat to a 16-year-old today. I saw the screenshot. Again, I say may because screenshots could be faked. I don't think that this person is faking it, like, based on what I've actually seen from his Twitter timeline. But yeah, so why did he have to play one of my favorite characters on the 100? And I gotta say that Jaha, the lineage Jaha, the character that he plays, is not like the greatest person, but he is very interesting and conflicted, and those are the characters that I am drawn to. So I figured since we'll do this, I have a question and answering video set up to go 2 weeks from now, because I'm also supposed to be getting my boxy. What is that? That looks like dandruff. That better not be dandruff. Otherwise, what's the point of dandruff shampoo? But anyway, I'm supposed to be getting my BoxyCharm on Friday, but who knows, because 1, FedEx, 2, COVID-19, and I'm trying to give everybody a break because it's like really difficult. So it doesn't surprise me like if it's slowed down, but if it does, then I'll move the question and answer video to next week and then do the March BoxyCharm in the second week of April. Yeah. Sorry about all the coughing and sniffles. I swear I'm not. I don't have COVID-19. I'm just very unfortunate when it comes to matters of immunity. Oh, hey, I have email. Hold on a sec. Something interesting happening. Oh, why do I keep on falling for that? Like, it keeps on telling me that I'm live on my channel, which, like, I don't know if this was in the stream that got deleted, but I guess it's good in case somebody tries to hijack my channel and go live on it. That would be awkward. But yeah, other Twitter news. I have a friend on Twitter who sadly attempted suicide and is in the hospital, and it's like, obviously that's the right place for them, but man, I wasn't gonna mention this, but like, it really upsets me. Like, it's weird because he's such a good noodle. He's such a wonderful person, and he deserves the absolute best, but something happened and I don't want to go into it just because, personal. But so I just can't stop thinking about him because, like, I made some comments, supporting him, and, like, I know it's kind of narcissistic, but I feel like it wasn't enough. Like, I don't think I could have said anything that, like, would have magically made him not suicidal, But I just feel like I could have done more. Like, I could have been more passionate about my support, but I don't want to go overboard because I get really passionate about people and then I get accused of being creepy and a stalker, so it's a balancing act, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do. Oh, I should probably stop jingling my keys. Probably really irritating. Oh, did you hear that? Like, I don't know if it made it to the stream, but oh, that was unpleasant. But yeah, let's see. Put that away so I do not kick it. Oh, and if I said that I was gonna show the screenshot of the video that was rejected. Yay, rejection. I know it so well. Let's see. By the way, you should totally watch that video right there. but I'm not sure if it'll. Is that just gonna show in reverse? I don't know. But anyway, you click it and it just says inappropriate content, and I'm not sure what inappropriate content that was, but okay. I mean, apparently I'm doing something right now because they haven't been like, oh, this stream has been forcibly ended. So that's nice. I ended up finishing my BitLife game because I forgot that I was doing it on the previous stream. So, that person died after being attacked for charging somebody who got water in their car. They were in their 70s, you know, it happens. But I am very grateful for this white cough, by the way, because like I've always heard that like it's a dry cough and a fever, and I'm feeling okay. My temperature fluctuates anyway, so it's like today my fever is like, I mean, not my fever, my temperature is like 97.5, and usually it's like 96.4 to 96.8. So who knows? And then come to find out that actually the baseline for temperature should be somewhere in the 96. So if that's true, then I had a lot more fevers than I thought I did as a kid. But anyway, so I thought that was pretty interesting. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, wait, I have a list. I have a list of things that I wanted to rant about that I was deprived of ranting about yesterday, which, I mean, I'm not gonna scream censorship, but why YouTube? Just, I would like a reason. I feel rejected because literally the word was rejected as inappropriate. I'm not inappropriate. I'm a good noodle. Duh, 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 duh. All right. Oh yes, the Ulta guy. This is gonna be fabulous. Hold on. I need to hydrate. So, hold on. Let's get the hell of the old guy. And it did not type in. Why? Why are you making me look bad in front of my friends? The tail of the guy. So, I was shopping. I had bought some makeup from Ulta. I'd like spent the day out. It was like when we got our tax return. It was the day I actually ordered this laptop, I believe. Yeah, because the time I went before, I had ordered from Ulta, like, to deliver to my house because shipping was free, and it was like, yay! I really enjoy not having to pay like $6 ever for the convenience of having stuff shipped to your home. But anyway, that's not the point. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again. I'm very burpy. Anyway, so I'm coming home into my apartment and this guy stops me and he's like, oh, you shopped at Ulta. And it's like I'm carrying a bright orange Ulta bag. So it's like, And so he starts asking me about places to get his brows done, which is fine. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking a stranger's questions. So I'm like, oh, I've never really had my brows done by there, but I know that they do them there. And he's like, oh, really? Do you have the number? And I was like, yeah, sorry, not off the top of my head. And he's like, oh, okay. And then something felt weird. Like, it just started to feel really uncomfortable. So I started like backing up and kind of like it gotta go, you know. And then he keeps talking, and then he stepped forward to me, which I mean, okay, maybe the dude just has really bad social skills. That's fine. It's a little off putting, but it's not like, you know, it's not something that's just gonna make me feel like actively creepy like the way it has been. Because like, yeah, this is the end of February. So, so he's moving toward me, and I was like, well, I gotta go. And he's like, well, look, thank you for talking to me. I know that it's inappropriate to come up to a stranger like this. And that's the thing that gets me. Like, if he knew that it was inappropriate, why, why, why did he feel that it was vital to like accost a stranger like that? Because at that point, I felt like he was very predatory. Because like, if he knew he shouldn't do it, why? Like, seriously, he could have like, I don't know, used Google, because he had a phone in his hand. Presumably, it had internet access, but he kept on trying to get close to me. And so I was like, look, dude, I'm sorry, I gotta go home. And like, I started walking toward my apartment, and I had to very subtly like lean down like I was tying my shoe. And I looked back, and he was staring at me, and I was like, oh poop. So I ended up going to the laundry room, and he followed me there, and like he was knocking on the door, and like he's like, hey, can you let me in? And I was like, I'm sorry, if you don't got a key, then I'm not supposed to let you in. That's against the rules. He's like, oh, but I live here. And it's like, well, then you should go get your key. And he went away. So I stayed in the laundry room for like 10 minutes. And like, I really regret that like I didn't get like his license plate number or like a better description, because like I was freaking out. So it's like he could have been wearing like a can dancer's outfit, and I would not have remembered it, just because like the whole thing was just like, ugh. But anyway, so like he left, like I heard him go upstairs, and after that I waited like 10 minutes, just because I figured by then like he would leave. And I was ready to call the office, but he left, so I didn't, and I kind of wish I did, because now it makes you wonder if like this is like something this dude does frequently. I mean, when he started talking, he seemed like perfectly nice, but it was just so weird that he was like so intent on talking to a stranger that he would like follow me. Because what if that was my apartment? I mean, obviously, like he realized it wasn't. So like maybe he did live there. Like, I don't know. Maybe he just thought that I was completely weird, and he wanted to make sure that like I was mentally stable or something. I don't know. I mean, I can hope that his intentions were honorable, but nah, I gotta say I don't think so. So yeah, I got that off my chest. I've been holding that in for like a month. I've been doing pretty well though. I mean, like I don't like being told that, oh, don't go outside, because like literally all I can think of is like I'm taking walks like in the park. And I never really wanted to walk in the park. I like to sit and chill in parks. I like to sit and read in parks. I like to sit in Pokemon Go in parks. But like I never like really thought about like walking the perimeter of a park and just like smelling the trees and the flowers. And it's like I kind of miss that now, but that's okay. Because if we practice safe social or physical distancing, then we will flatten the curve and we will all be able to like resume a semblance of what happened before. Like, because I'll be honest, I don't want things to go back to the way they were before. Because the way they were before is why this happened. You know what I mean? Like, if we had better structures in place as a country, then it would not have hit so hard, you know? And like, you could play the game and point fingers, but like, let's face it, everybody living in this country is complicit in how it's failed to consistently do better when it should. I mean, we've had hundreds of years, but that's another topic, and that just sounds like I'm bashing people, and I don't mean to. I mean, you know, if I'm gonna bash somebody, it's gonna be on purpose. But whatever. It is. How many days is it till the 100 season 7 premiere? I need to know. Have you used TV Time? It's a really good app. This is my profile if you're interested. Yes, and I've watched like 3 months of TV and over 2,000 episodes. Not in one day though, that's impossible. But yeah, so if you ever want to know like what TV shows I'm watching, you go back. There you go. So many shows. Netflix was down earlier. It was kind of upsetting. What did I want to see? When the 100 is coming back. Come on. Let's see. My Hero Academia, Westworld, Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, Prodigal Son, Day at a Time, The Flash, Killing Eve, Penny Dreadful, The 100. 55 days. I am so excited. I hope that there's a way of like pre-purchasing the whole season. That would be amazing. I would be so happy about that. Oh, okay, that's just movies. But if you want to see some stats, because stats are always fun. That's like what I've been watching. How often? I don't know. Just like I like to pretend I'm talking to people. It makes me feel a little less alone. You know what I mean? But tomorrow when I get that palette, I will make like a video that's like actually edited and stuff, with music, pictures. It'll be fun. And then when the BoxyCharm, if that comes before next Thursday, which I mean, I'm saying if any of these things come, because you know things are slowed down, and that's fine. But if they come on time, then that will be my video. Like if I said, then I'll just move the other one. Yeah, I did say that before. Okay, now I'm just repeating myself. I should do my podcast, but I'm not sure I can do it without wondering. Should I do it? I don't know. It's just. I don't know. I don't think I'm a very good podcaster, to be honest. Like, I'm learning, and as it goes by, I'm slowly improving, but I don't think I'm particularly great at it. Like, I'm good with other people. Like, when I can bounce off somebody's ideas and they can kind of keep me in check, because otherwise it's like, see, Trey got body switched. Yeah, so wait. I'm on the risky business, yes. And I have some of it recorded, actually. If you want to know, let's see, where, see, new episode. I started this the 18th. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on that now. Because I think I babbled enough. And yay, the stream hasn't been forcibly ended, so that makes me so happy. Why is my hair like that? Why does my hair do anything it does? It's terrible. But yeah, so stay safe. Wash your flippin' hands. Practice safe social or physical distancing or both. And don't forget to be kind. Have a happy day and keep it fruity.